share. All right. So since most of you were able to take the exam yesterday, so uh, we will now start right away with the week 4. So supposedly, because supposedly I'm giving this day as as an extension for those who wasn't able to finish their or who wasn't able to take rather their midterm exam. But it seems that most of you or all of you were able to do it yesterday. So we can now start right away with the week 4. Okay, since we now only have exactly like first week, second week. Yeah, so it's like 2 weeks and 3 days. Okay, not exactly 3 weeks from now. So that is why we have to start as soon as possible. Okay, so I hope you guys have already checked this one. This one is already available. So week 4 is the module 3. So here are the list of topics or the topic learning outcomes. So in here we'll explain the different kinds of sequences and their formulas, and then explain what is summation, geometric sum, and double summation and their formulas, and then define what is string and concatenation. And then here are the list of topics. So sequences, summation, arithmetic, geometric sum formula, double summation, and then the last one is string and concatenation. So there's only one module for this one, and then here are the list of external YouTube link that you can also check if you need to have more examples or explanations regarding with that specific topic. Okay, as usual, we have this PDF right here that you can browse for you to have more examples or explanations regarding with those topics. Okay, and then here are the references for my presentation. So any questions so far? Question? If none, just give me a quick thumbs up. Just let me know that you don't have a question. An answer for grade or tried. Bjorn, Chrysian, maybe Cedric and Alexi is doing something. Cedric already responded. So only Alexi naman. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for the overview for the week 3. I mean week 4. And then for the module 3, so this one is 26 slides only. Okay, so you guys can finish this one maybe in an hour or 2 hours. And yeah, just check that one out later on. Then of course we have here the watch videos. Is it in the right format? I think this one should be right here. There you go. Okay, so we have a pre-made video right here. So this is just an hour and 32 minutes. So just check this one out also later on. Okay, so here I discuss everything from start up to the end of this module 4. Okay. And as usual, we have some practice exercises right here. Most of them came from quizzes, and then one came from a Sun Foundry. Okay, so just make sure to practice first before taking those seat breaks. Okay, so we only have 6 seat breaks for this week 4. Okay, and then one case study, and then their due dates will be on March 29th. So are we clear so far regarding with this one? So I hope that the others who didn't respond, you guys were able to get everything, or you don't have a question about it. Anyway, so I will now also introduce this one, though this one will be only available on March 20, so exactly 1 week from now. So this is the module 4, and of course we have the same in everything, like we have the pre-made video and external YouTube links, and then some practice exercises, and then of course we have some seat breaks right here. So it's 9 seat breaks plus one case study. So my only advice is make sure to finish this one, right now, okay, or within this week, so that once this week 5 is available, then you have time, or you have plenty of time to finish uh, remaining seat breaks, because we still have one module, okay, which is the week 6. So one is week 5. I got to edit this one, which is the database and function. So this will be only available on March 29. So March 28 and 29. So it will be consecutively available for those two modules, so that you have, like 2 plus 8, like 10 days, okay, to finish all the activities under week 5 and week 6. Okay, because our last day will be on April 8th. Okay, and then after that, of course, will be your final exam already, which is also, yeah, just on April 8th. So at exactly 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this discrete math. So are we clear so far? Any question or clarification? Okay. So I just gave you guys a glimpse on week 5 and then week 6, so you can you already know what to expect. Okay, and then so that you can manage your time wisely. Okay, so I'll just properly introduce this one next week. Is coming March 28th. So we'll be having a meeting on this coming March 28th, and then March 29th, okay, for the last module. And yeah, so far those are the only things that I want you guys to know regarding with the week 4 to week 6. So let us now move on to the midterm exam, because some of you might have a question or clarification. So does anyone has a question or clarification regarding with your midterm exam part 1 or part 2? Again, if none, just give me a quick thumbs up. Okay, answer. All right, so supposedly I'll give this one to you, but I haven't. Okay, I don't have the time yet to check the part 2, your midterm exam part 2. Okay, so I cannot conclude the final score for me to show the top 10 highest score in midterm exam. Okay, so I really am so sorry for this one. So I will try to finish checking your this math part 2 maybe within this week. Okay, if not, then just wait for your final grade, because there is only a small percent that I'll be able to uh, show to you guys the top 10 highest score. Part 1 po, sir, kung pwede po makita yung sagot. Yeah, sure. But I cannot show it to you guys recordedly. Probably I can give the a PDF later on. Or okay lang ba? Okay. Since all of you are already done, well, I guess it's okay. How will I show to you guys the results? So is it okay if uh I will show your answers or your score, Mr. Pekdasan, who use your exam as a reference? Or wait a second, wait a minute. I guess we can do this one. Quiz summary. All right, so here are the questions from number 1 to 30. So here is the correct answer for the number 1. So 10% only did it or only get correctly. So 3 people were able to get this one correctly. And then we have here number 2, which is 18 of you guys were able to get this one correctly. Okay. And then here is the number 3. So 47% got this one correctly. And then the others, 50% got it incorrect. Number 4, percent. Number 5, wow, it's 93%. So none of the above. Number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. This is my facing, okay? Are you okay with my way of showing the answers? Okay, just let me know if you guys need more time to maybe scrutinize or you know review that specific question, because my set correct answer might be incorrect. Okay, like, so the correct answer might be proper subset, but in here that is the one that is incorrect. Anyway, so number 11, number 12, 13, S, Geo, power set, sets A, and what is the power of C minus A? So this 1, so 0, 1, 2, 3, I think 1 to 7, minus this A. So you have to remove the 0, 2, 4, and then 6. So the only remaining values, or let's say numbers, would be, where's my notepad? Let's just use screen. So in here we have 0 was removed, 1 will repeat, 3, 5, 7 here. So we have 4 characters. Or what is P again? It's P, the cardinality. So we have 4 characters. Kunin pa rin naman. This is 1. We have the 1, 3, 7. Because initially we have C minus A, right? So what is C? So it's 0, 1, etc., up to 7. And then A right here is 0, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so you have to remove the 0, the 2, the 4, and then the 6. So the only remaining characters is the 1, 3, 5, 7 after deducting this one. You can use your mic. Kukuhanin pa yung, anong pan ba to? Module, I think sa ano to? Language of mathematics. Let's see, okay? I have to recall what is that P. Subset power set is 1. So if we have 1, 2, 3, I see. So my answer is, I guess, incorrect because it should be 2 raised to 4, wherein 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 will be 16. So this one, where is that? This one should be 16. The correct answer should be 16, not 4. Okay. Ah, why do we have the absolute value right here? This one is for cardinality, right? I think tama. 2 raised to 3 or 2 raised to 4. So that is why this one should be 16. So I'll just make this one a bonus. So I'll add 2 points, okay, to the entire score of you guys. Yes. So your answer is correct. Okay, so it should be 16. So it should be something like this. So showing all the possible set or subsets of each of this all this one element. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So are we clear now with the? I don't know what number this one anymore, but yeah, for this question, so just plus I'll just add 2 points for all of you. Okay, since one's already bonus. Anyway, for this one, I don't know what number anymore, but yeah, most of you got it correctly. And this one, most of you got it correctly also. And this one, so only 21%. So just let me know if you have a question to a specific question. Cards of hearts. A deck of cards has 4 suits: clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. Diamonds and hearts rolled red, suits, clubs, and spades. Ito ba? Okay. So each suit contains 13 cards. Hindi po ba kasama yung set E as subset ng C? Saan yan? What question is that, Gio? For Sir Chris, ito yung tinutukoy niya. So may baba. Ito. Okay, later on. Let's move on to this one for now. So each set contains 13 cards with values A's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, and King. So how many cards are hearts or have the value equal to 3 or less? Okay. So in here you have to get all the hearts. Well, of course, meron na tayong 13 since each suit contains, meron na tayong complete 13 cards of hearts, right? So 13 plus this one. All the cards that has a value of 3 or less. So ilan pa yung natitira? So meron pa tayong 9 kasi meron tayong 4 decks, di ba? Kasi sa lahat ng ano ko ba ito ipapaliwanag? Okay, so we have how many what are the names? Diamond, heart, ano tawag doon? Flower, spades, and clubs. Spades, and then clubs. So for the heart, meron na tayong 13, tama, di ba? Kasi 13 lahat yan eh. A total of 52 cards. Tama, Miss Chris? Ayan. And then from here, ito na yon. Ito na yung una. Okay. So how many cards are hearts? Or have the value equal to 3 or less. So since nakuha na natin lahat dito, kumbaga taken na lahat to, ang kukunin na lang natin yung mga values, I mean yung mga cards na less than 3. Okay. So 3 or less. So of course, meron lang tayong 1, 2, and then 3. So sabi dito, 3 or less, so we have to get 3, 2, and then 1. Okay, so wala naman tayong joker, wala namang 0, so tatlo lang dito. So the same with the speed and then the club. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So we have 13 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 22. Okay. So the next question, dito ba kasama yung set E as subset ng C? Set E, B, C, D, E. So which set is or are subsets of C? Hindi kasama to. Okay. So ayun o. Parang dito pa lang infinite na tayo eh. Okay. Kasi again, subsets is like the child of that superset, right? So this one, parang dito pa lang 0 to or 1 to infinity. So hindi mo siya mahanap dito sa set C kasi hanggang 7 lang siya. That is why we only have set A, B, and D as a subset of this set C. Okay. All right. Okay, next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next. Next one. Next one. Hindi rin sumagot ah. Next one. Next. Next one. Next one. Next. Next. Okay. Yes. Hindi po kasama empty set kapag union. Think hindi. Saan siya? Dito ba? A, B, C, and D, and E. So what is A union D? because empty set, and then when we see union, it's like combining nothing to something. So that is why in here, there's something right here. Given na meron ng parang empty set dito, kung kukunin natin yung power set. Okay. So I think it's not necessary to put the empty set anymore. Okay, because it's kapag kahit isang element lang yan, meron na tayong empty set doon. So I think this is the proper answer. Unless if you can find an article wherein we have this A union B and then we have this similar example wherein it's trying to combine this empty set to a set that has a value, and then they include that empty set right here. Okay, so yun na lang muna because I haven't seen an example or an article saying that you should write here the empty set because it's already given, it's already in there. Okay, kahit na hindi nakalagay, meron na kagad dito empty set. So dito parang redundant na siya kung sakali. You already have an empty set, and then you're saying that there is another element which is an empty set. Okay. So yun na lang muna. Okay. For now, just search an article and then send it here right away, and then I'll check that article, and then if it's valid, then I'll consider this one as another bonus. Yun na lang. Okay. Or do I also have an example on my module saying that if you combine this something into nothing, you have to show or you write this one? So I think wala eh. So that is why I made this one as incorrect one, and this is the correct one. Okay. Anyway, just find an article for now. So next one, saan ba tayo kanina? Ito pa lang yata. Okay. So time check, we now only have 7 minutes. So let's do this one faster. Next. Next one. Is prime. This one. So isa lang nakakuha ng tama. So the correct answer is D. So what is the negation? So existential, X element, and X is prime. Yeah. Do we have a complete opposite of prime? I think I've mentioned this one on the pre-made video wherein if there is no complete opposite of that term, then you cannot negate that one. Okay. So it would stay as it is. So yun yung parang keyword ko sa mga for example, mga prime. Well, of course, add, even, meron yung mga ano pa ba? Prime number. Ano pa iba yan? I just forgot the other term, but this is one term that there is no complete opposite. Okay. So are we clear now with this one? Next one. Next. How many questions more? How many questions more? Next one. Next one. Next. Next one. 5 minutes left. Next one. Next one. Next one. Oh, very good. Finally, one question wherein all of you were able to get this one correctly. Next. Next. And then this is the last one. All right. So are we clear with this one? Does anyone has a question or clarification so far? So time check, we only have 3 minutes left. So all in all of you were able to get 55 percent. That's the average score of the entire class, and then the highest is 78%, and then the lowest is 28%. Okay. So yeah, we cannot conclude that this is already your final score since we still have the part two, which is 3 points. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's all for now. And yeah, let's just meet again on this coming March 28th to discuss the week 5. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for coming. Don't have enough time anymore. So if ever that you have a question, so just PM me or message me. And yeah, thank you guys for coming and goodbye and see you guys next meeting. So keep safe and happy lunch to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Happy lunch.
Thank you, sir.
Happy lunch to everyone. The passing score of part 1, about 60%. 60 right times 0.60 is 36. That's the passing score. 36 out of 60. All right, you're welcome. Goodbye.